Your daughter-in-laws are coming. Tell me, how are they going to enjoy this tattered banga soup you have just prepared? How are they going to enjoy? Just look at it. It is boiling or piping hot, and this is how it will be piping hot in this pot until they finish eating it. Is it like this they are going to be eating it, or like this? All right, let's dive into the video. Here are all the whole ingredients you need for this soup. First, you will be needing catfish. Catfish here are doing slim fit, so that one is not big. You need palm fruit. This one is already extracted one. You need pepper, big ones if they are really liking it hot and spicy. You need ginger. You need onions too. You need ginger to cook that fish because it will reduce the smell of those things. So I'm going to blend them, but I'm not using all. You also need shrimp. You need crayfish powder. You need Maggie, salt, and the most important ingredients of this banga soup, which is Orioma seed. I don't have the seed, but I will probably find the seed and show you how it look. This is the grounded one, and for this one it's called osoj. Let me clear the table. Yeah, this is what my auntie usually add in her banga soup because she's from Delta. And when I visited them in Ogwashi, they use this. We call it osoji in Igbo. I don't know what they call it in Delta or in English. So she will use this. She used the fresh one. She will blend it. Everywhere in the kitchen is full of aroma. So if you see this, they sell it in the market. If you enter the market, ask them of banga spice. They will definitely show you one of these. If you see the fresh one, very nice. Just wash it and blend it and add it to the soup. So to the catfish, as I said before, I couldn't lay my hand on big ones. This is the one that I saw, so I just managed it. That's why I'm cooking the soup so late. So after cutting it, I'll go ahead and add or pour hot water to it. You are pouring the hot water in order to stiffen the fish, and this will not be able to break in your soup while you are cooking it. You just have to wash it out. In my own case, I wash almost the black skin off. It's not bad if you leave it, but I just removed it. I use a lemon to wash it earlier. Now we are going to blend the spices we need for this soup: onion, ginger, and habanero pepper. So I'm just going to blend all of them. I won't be using all of them for this recipe. I will save the rest. So to the fish, I have finished washing them, and this is how they are looking. I'll just add 1 full spoon of it to the fish. I'll add nor cubes, that is the tuna. I'll add salt, and then pour water. Don't pour much water because your soup will turn on light. So if you pour little water, like 200 ml of water to the fish, cook it, cover it and cook it. So this is the pan nut fruit. It came with so much oil on top, so I'm just going to take them out and save them. You can use it for another recipe. Don't pour all of them, it will be so oily, unless you like it so oily. All right, I'm going to turn in all the banga here, and I'm not using all of them for this recipe as well because it's mush. So the fish has cooked. I'm just going to take them out. I don't want to cook them with the banga because the banga will take like 10 to 15 minutes to cook. In order to cook very well, you will know that it's well cooked when the oil is all on top of the banga. So I'm going to pour in some of the banga. Remember, the quantity of the soup we are cooking determines how much water you are going to use to melt the banga or to extract it from the mortar. If you are pounding, it's also nice. You reduce your hand when you are adding the water. So now I added 2 spoons of crayfish, and I'm adding 2 teaspoons of the aroma spices. Immediately I added
this soup. Oh my goodness!
Everywhere in the house.
The banga, as you can hear from the sound, it is almost drying. So it is time to add back our fish, but before then we are going to add the prawns. If you add this earlier, I don't like the way it cooks, and the shell will not look nice. So that's why I like cooking it almost at the end of the soup. So yeah, since the soup is not many, I'm not going to add all the prawns because the one prawns. Next is to add in the fish.
So gently add in the fish. Is a perfect time to add back the fish so that they will, give each other the taste, the soup to the fish and fish to the soup. After that, stir it around. You are going to taste for salt or spices. I'm going to add Cameroon pepper because I want it to be more spicy, and later I will add half teaspoon of that Orioma powder. This Orioma is the main ingredient, the star of this recipe. Stir it around and leave it for like 2 minutes. Then use this pot if you have it. This is a very good pot to serve it. This pot will help it to thicken up a little. It will give it this kind of taste that you don't even know how it came about. And also it will maintain it very hot until the person that is eating it finish eating it. If you don't have the pot, there's still no problem. It is still nice. So once the consistency is like this in a spoon, it's time you take it off the stove, because you are not eating porridge, you are eating soup. That is the end of it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.